So wherever you are, make sure it's comfortable. Make sure you're grounding through your sit bones, sitting up tall. Tailbone is still tucked, even though you're sitting. Shoulders back, head in line with that spine. And let's go ahead and just take a close to your eyes here. Let's settle into space. Let's catch our breath. Now is the time to let go of everything you have done today, all the thoughts you have had, all of the workouts you put your body through today, and we're just gonna move with our breath today. Just slow down a little bit. So let's first just calm the breath. Once we calm the breath, we calm the mind. Just taking your natural breaths, maybe placing one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. Just noticing if there's any areas of tension in the body. Let's take 3 clearing breaths, inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Good, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. One more, now fill all the way up, all the way to the belly, like a balloon, into the chest. One more sip. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Good, now bring both of your hands to your thighs, still sitting up nice and tall and strong, with your eyes still closed. I'd like you to set an intention for your practice this evening. Maybe your intention is to just flow fluidly, to breathe, to move slow. Maybe your intention is to purely focus on letting go of anxiety that doesn't serve you. Every time your mind begins to wander throughout this practice, focus back in on that intention. Focus back in on that breath. If we can stay present for this next hour, it is a miracle. Okay, go ahead and take it open to your eyes. Let's just go ahead and start with some neck circles. Either direction to start is fine. And if you feel any areas of tension in the neck, pause on that spot and just kind of move back and forth. Just notice, be delicate with your body and how it feels right now. Go ahead and reverse directions. Make sure you're breathing, stopping the areas of tension. Meeting me back in neutral. Let's tilt our head to the left side, left ear, left shoulder. And gaze up in that left corner of your room. And then gaze down. You should feel the right side stretch in your neck. I encourage you to close your eyes in all of your yoga practice, just simply so you can feel exactly where your body needs to stretch. Good, take that right ear to the left shoulder now. Maybe you notice that your left side's a little more tense, like mine. Gaze up in that right corner of the room. Make sure your posture is still good. Gaze down, gaze up, feeling for those areas of tension. Good, meeting me back in neutral, head still in the center now. Good. Now placing those hands on your knees or just somewhere on your thigh. You're going to use your legs as leverage. We're going to do some sitting cat-cows. So you're going to inhale, hold the shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, round the back. Bring that chin to your chest. Really pull into those thighs, pull into your knees with those hands. This should feel good. Keep moving with your own breath at your own pace. Inhaling forward, pull the shoulders back. Gaze up. As you exhale, bring those shoulders forward, chin to your chest. You'll find that the more intense you bring that chin to your chest, the more intense neck stretch you'll find that goes into your mid-back. We're going to stay here for a minute doing this with your own breath, moving as slowly as you like. Giving those muscles time to recover from your workout with Morgan today. A couple more here. Taking 2 more forward, 2 more back. Meeting me back in a neutral up tall position whenever you're finished with those. Good. So back in neutral, you have your hands, and if your ankles get a little tired, you can always sit and make them stretch a little bit, or you can come to a seated position like this. But if you're okay, I encourage you to stay here. Start our palms wrist. Okay, cool. So we're just going to stretch out those wrists a little bit, show them some love. We won't be here too long. We want to warm up those wrists before we push into our down dogs. All right, good. All right, inhale your arms up, straight in the air. Exhale that left palm to the right knee, right hand as a kickstand. Gaze over that right shoulder. Little twist. Little twist. Make sure you're breathing here. Good. Inhale, arms back up in the air. And turn those pinkies in for more rotation of those shoulders. Connect that right hand to your left knee. Left hand acts as a kickstand. Gaze over that left shoulder now. Twists are really good to play with your neck too. You can kind of play with gazing up and down, making circles. Good. Slowly untwist. Onto those knees, onto those hands for a tabletop. Now you have your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists, and your hips over your knees, spread about hip width apart. Now what you want to think about in this pose is really pressing down through the tops of those shoelaces and really pressing down into this palm of your hand trigger. All right, so same thing, cat-cows again. You're going to inhale, look up, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Good, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round the back. Good, and find some movement in these cat-cows. Maybe whenever you're in the cat, you're rocking back and forth a little. Maybe you wiggle your hips left and right. I like to call this my freestyle pose. Couple more wags of the tail, shaky shakes. And then we'll push into a down dog. Good, all right, bring those toes together now. Spread the knees as wide as you can. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing the wrong pose. Bring those toes back apart. Tuck those toes. Bring the hands a little bit in front of you. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. In this down dog, you can pedal your legs left and right, waking up those calves a little more. Maybe you bend both knees, rock the hips left and right. Good. Drop those knees back down now. Move those hands back under your shoulders. You're gonna inhale that right arm up in the air. Bring it under onto the right shoulder. Thread the needle. So your right ear's on the ground, right shoulder's on the ground. And if you can, flip your palms so that's on the ground. And every inhale that you take, walk those fingers away from you. Every inhale melts a little deeper into your mat. Cute doggy. Good, couple more breaths here. Releasing that fascia from the muscle so to have a quicker recovery. Good, slowly bring that right hand back under your tabletop. Left side now, inhale that left arm up in the air. Exhale, bring it under, thread the needle left side. Left ear on the ground, left shoulder on the ground. Flipping that left palm onto the ground if available to you. No worries if not. Every inhale, walking those fingers away. Every exhale, melt a little deeper. Hey, Con. Oh, we got a visitor. Couple more breaths here. Good. Slowly come back up. Place that left hand back in your tabletop. Now from your tabletop, we're going to show our abs some love, okay? So placing that left hand behind the neck. You're going to inhale. Bring it in. Do it for 10 times each side, okay? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Left hand down. Right hand behind the head now. Good. Ready to go for inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Both hands back on tabletop. Bring those toes together. Spread the knees wide. Sit back into your child's pose. Same thing we did with threading the needle. Every inhale, walk those fingers away from you a little more. Every exhale, melt a little deeper, become a little heavier in the body. Good, let's walk those hands over to the right side now. Left hand on top of your right for that left side body stretch. I'll remind you throughout this practice that if your mind is wandering, try to think about how your body feels in this pose. Try to think about the intention that you set for this practice. Bringing your attention back to that breath. Walking your hands over to the left side now, going back through center slowly, placing that right hand on top of your left for that good, deep right side body stretch. Couple more breaths here. And then walk them towards the body slowly, meeting me back in that tabletop. Okay. Now you're going to shift your weight into your left side. So on that left knee, that left hand, bring that right arm in the air, right toe out. So it's like a half side plank. You want to have your arms in one straight line. Really reach all the energy out through that right hand, all the energy through that right toe, and press into the top of that left foot into the ground for stability. Breathe. Maybe play with your arm here. Bring it over the head. Make circles with the arm. Either direction. Big circles going down towards the body, around the head. Yes. I want you to play with what feels good here. So maybe it takes a moment for you to kind of find that direction. That's okay. Maybe you find a bind behind your lower back. One day to grab the inside of your left thigh. Good. Gaze up and over to your right a little bit. Good. One more good breath here. Good. Knee back in tabletop, both hands down. Now shifting the weight into your right side, into the right knee, into the right hand. Left toe goes out, left arm up in the air. This feels nice. Gaze at that left hand, one straight line from left hand to right. Pressing into the tops of those right shoelaces to maintain stability. Maybe find movement in that right arm, making big circles. Don't forget to breathe. Really opening up that heart, opening up the side body here. 2 more good breaths. Maybe bind behind the back. One day to grab the inner right thigh. Good. Slowly bring that left hand back down to your tabletop. Bringing both palms a little out in front of you. Tuck those toes. Send the hips up and down. Good. Let's pedal those legs for a moment. Now walk those toes to meet your fingers. Slowly. And once you get all the way up the top of your mat, you're going to hang heavy here for a minute. Let all your weight go. Grabbing opposite elbows with opposite hands. Maybe swaying left and right. Forward and backwards. Maybe you just want to hang, completely hang. Using your breath here looks like this. You inhale. Imagine all of the inhale is going from your tail all the way to the ribcage, all the way to your chest. You exhale, fold a little deeper. So every inhale that you take, you're actually moving those organs out of the way, which I always say sounds creepy, but you're inhaling, growing longer, exhaling to contract further, if that makes sense. Couple more breaths here. Good. Walking those feet together so that they touch. You're gonna inhale, sit in that chair. And remember, turn those pinkies in for more rotation of those shoulders. Breathing here, building some heat here for a moment. Maybe you balance a little bit. Inhale, lift just your arms and your torso. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Now inhale, halfway lift up. Now here, you want to have one straight line all the way from the tail, all the way to the head. So if that means that you bend the knees a little bit to achieve that, that's perfectly fine. I just want to see that straight back. Your back looks straight from here, I think. Okay, good. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands overhead to heart center. Good. Grab some water if you'd like some water right quick, and then we're going to do a little flow. I'm trying to drink a ton of water right now so that my inside of my body is fully prepared for any kind of sickness. Not that I have it, but you never know. All right, standing, feet together in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are together. Lift up those kneecaps. Feet together and kneecaps lifted to engage the quads. I just want you to release the knees. Feel what that feels like. Now lift the knees. Feel the engagement in the quads and the glutes. Tuck that tailbone, Michael Jackson. Shoulders back, palms spread wide. Head in line with that spine. Breathe here. Let's take a clearing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Check your posture here. Can I rest a plate of food on your back? Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop into a plank. Now in your plank, what you want to think about is protract those shoulders, tuck that tailbone. Breathe here for a minute, build some heat. If at any point you need to drop the knees, that's perfectly fine, you do you. Now we're gonna inhale and take a chaturanga. We're gonna start with the very first version. So inhale, drop the knees, drop the hips. Now when you drop the hips, keep those wings pulled in at 90 degrees. So you drop the knees, chaturanga, like this. Exhale, up dog. Now up dog, you have the shoulders pulled back. Your thighs are actually off the ground, but it's better for you. You can leave them on the ground too, it's fine. Breathe here, pull those shoulders back and gaze up. Now this pose can feel a little bit anxious, but that's okay. Breathe through it, you got this. Good, inhale, tuck those toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, hands to heart center. Excellent. So you just did one sun salutation. We're going to take two more a little faster. This is the same sequence every time. Okay? Feet together in our standing activated pose. Kneecaps lifted, tuck that tailbone, shoulders back, hands spread wide. Breathe, inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, check your posture here. And make sure your hands are never on your knees because you don't want them to buckle. So on the thighs or on the shins. Exhale, forward fold, drop the palms to your mat. Step or hop back into your plank. Inhale, chaturanga, drop the knees, drop the hips. Upward facing dog. Good, beautiful, gaze up. Inhale, tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise up, hands to heart center. Good, that's two. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling okay. I can't see you, so I'm going to assume that's thumbs up. Okay, last one here. Standing in our mountain pose. I think the screen's actually frozen. It's okay, it'll work itself out. Oh, there you are. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the palms to the mat. Step or hop into your plank. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you don't have to drop the knees first. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, upward facing dog. So you can also lower like a push-up. I like to first teach the first variation first. Thighs off the ground, shins off the ground, pushing into those tops, those shoelaces. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands overhead, hands to heart center. 3, excellent. Shake it up. Grab some water if you need some. We're gonna go a little bit lower now. Having moved here from Austin where it's a little more humid there, I feel like I'm thirsty all of the time, so I apologize. So it looks like I'm wearing a weird crown. Okay. Whenever you're ready, kneading me back into Tadasana. Feet together, kneecaps lifted, tailbone tucked, Michael Jackson, shoulders back, head in line, palms spread wide. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop into a plank. Build some heat here for 5, 4, shoelaces on the ground. Inhale, rise up. Breathing here. Cactus those arms. Pull back, gaze up. For more stability, you can kind of railroad track your feet. Really pushing into the top of that left foot, pushing in the right big toe and the right heel. Really helps you ground. Good, now tuck those left toes. Inhale, rise up. Arms up. Quarter turn that back left foot. Warrior 1. Breathe here for a minute. Beautiful. Good, one more good breath. Good, Warrior 2. Hips towards the wall now. Breathing here, don't forget to breathe. What is your intention for this class? Bring that back into play. My intention for the class is for you to have a good class and to sweat a little bit. One more good breath here. Good, straighten that right leg. Turn both of those toes inward. If available to you, find a clasp behind your back like this. To pull those shoulders open. And then just slowly begin the top going down. Feel the lower back or the backs of your legs, just bend those knees. Keep that back flat. Good, inhale, bring the body up, straighten the legs. Exhale, go back down, bend the knees this time. Breathing here, flat back. Good, inhale, rise up, straighten the legs. Last one with the knees bent. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the body down. Good, now place both palms on the ground in front of you. Play with straightening the legs and bending the legs at your own pace, maintaining your back as flat as it can be. If you have a little bit of roundness, that's okay. Good, maybe let your right shoulder lead, swaying to the right side as the left leg bends, right knee bends. I'm going to say left leg straightens. And then let the left shoulder lead as the right leg straightens, the left knee bends. Just kind of move through this wavy position back and forth. Good, go ahead and straighten both legs now. Airplane those arms out to your sides. Inhale, rise up. Good, now straight back into warrior one. Clasp those fingers behind the back. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, bring the body to the thigh. Pulling those hands back up, up, up as high as you can get them over the head. Good, now I'm gonna challenge you here for a minute. We're gonna move into warrior three. So what I want you to do is release the arms down to either side of your right foot. Begin to shift the weight into the right foot, walking that left foot up to the right. Warrior two or three looks like this. Just like this. But you can use a block, you can use a couch, a chair to help stable yourself. I just want you to feel what it feels like to keep balanced. I'm going to use my table here. So where you look is where you will go. So if you were looking straight down, that is where you will go. You want to look a little bit out in front of you when you do this pose. You want those biceps to your ears. And hey, I fall 100 times a day, so I appreciate falls. Keep falling, girl. Eventually, we'll be stable. Good, all right, shake out that side. Thumbs up, we feeling good? Good. All right, let's move on to that left side now, shall we? So, beginning in our Tadasana mountain pose, feet together, kneecaps lifted, tuck the tailbone, shoulders back, head in line with the spine, breathe, inhale through the nose, exhale, let it go. Good, inhale, hands overhead, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop the palms to the ground. Step the hands out. Meet me in a plank. Build some heat here for a moment. Shoulders protracted, tailbone tucked. 2 more good breaths here. Good, bring that left foot between the palms. Drop that right knee to the ground, right toes on the ground. Inhale, rise up. Gaze up if you can. Take it close to your eyes for more of a challenge. A little balancing element for you. Good. Tuck those right toes. And if you need assistance, you can use assistance, but inhale, rise up. Good. Quarter turn that right foot so you're in warrior one instead of a high lunge. Breathing here. Good. Moving out to warrior two now. Breathing here. Maybe find some wrist twist here while you let that left thigh burn a little bit. Smile. Don't forget to trick your brain. Good. Straighten that left leg. Turn both toes out. Cactus those arms. Sit in your goddess. And as awkward as it may feel, your tailbone is also tucked here, which feels a little unnatural in your hip area probably. But that's just because we constantly want to J-Lo that booty out. When really, it's putting our spine out of alignment. Maybe bounce here, rocking back and forth. Feel that burn in those thighs and smile about it. Good. Bring those hands to the inside of your thighs. Drop the right shoulder in. Yes. Drop the left shoulder in now. Moving to the right shoulder now. Now left shoulder. Good. Cactus those arms back open. Raise up, straightening all limbs, full start. Good. Back to your warrior one, left side. Interlace those fingers behind the back. Pull those shoulders back. Bring that body to your thigh. Hands overhead as far as you can get them. Good. Inhale back up to warrior one. Good. Turn back towards the middle. Arms straight out. Chest can be turned out. I want to bring them a little closer together. We're going to sit into that yogi squat. Now, a yogi squat, you want your entire foot to be on the ground. So if your foot, if you find that your heel's lifting, that's okay. Just rise up a little bit, okay? So going down as far as you can. We'll use those elbows to open up those knees. Hands right in the middle of your heart center. One more good breath here. Good. Go ahead and come down to the bum. Bringing those legs right in front of you. Give them a big hug. Bury your chin to your chest, forehead on your knees. Take some clearing breaths here at your own pace. Just every inhale, fill up the body. Every exhale, let it go, become soft. Good. Meeting me back with your legs crossed here, as comfortable as they can feel for you. I like to have mine not stacked, like an Indian position, but right in front of each other. Sitting up tall, tailbone still tucked, head in line with that spine. Going around counterclockwise, making those snake charmers. Now you still want to use your knees as leverage. So every inhale, move forward, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, round the back, bring that chin to your chest. You can make this as small as you like. Maybe throw in some arms and make it exaggerated. Go at your own pace with what's comfortable for you. If you don't want to throw your arms around, keep them right there on your knees. It's perfectly fine. You'll find your own rhythm in all of these postures. I'm simply here to guide you. And so is my dog Maria. Get back. Get back or someone sit down. Good. Reverse directions, clockwise now. You should really feel this in the sides of your body. Your low back, the neck. As you exhale, round the back. Good. Meeting me back in a neutral position. Inhale, arms up. Pinkies turned in. Exhale, that right forearm to the ground or right hand, left hand overhead. Pull that left shoulder back. Gaze up at that left hand. Every inhale, reach that left hand. Every exhale, melt a little deeper down. The goal is to have your left bum cheek remain on the ground, become heavy. However, if it comes up a little bit, that's okay. We're good there. Good. Inhale, hands back to center. Exhale, left forearm to the ground, right hand overhead. You may notice that you're a little more tight on one side than the other. That's okay. As you pull that right shoulder back, open up that chest, gaze that right hand. Every inhale, reach with that right hand. Every exhale, melt a little deeper. One more time each side. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, right arm to the ground, left hand overhead. Olive. And here. One last side. Good. Last side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left forearm to the ground, right hand overhead. Pull that right shoulder back. Become heavy in that right cheek. Gaze up with that right hand. Every inhale, reach. Every exhale, melt a little deeper. Good. Inhale back to center now. Give those legs a big hug. Walk on to the back. Now you're going to find that sweet spot at your sacrum. It shouldn't be difficult. It took me a minute to realize what this is. But it really is like you're giving your lower back a massage. And you can even toss your legs back and forth like this to really feel that sacrum. Oh no. This is Maria, and she has a cone on her head, obviously. Just giving yourself a little massage here. Maria, get back, babe. Get back. Get back. Good. Give your legs one more big hug in the center. Exhale that left leg down, right leg stays up to the chest. Now bring that right leg around to your right side, under the right rib cage. Open up that right hip, massaging the ascending colon here. You can play with pointing the right toe and the left toe, flexing, pointing and flexing at your own pace. Every inhale, think about bringing that knee up. Every exhale, bringing that knee and that thigh closer to your body. So you inhale, rise it up. Exhale, bring it in. Good, now we're gonna lie down in a runner's lunge. So you wanna grab the inside of that right foot. Bring it up, you can bring that left arm out like an airplane for stability. Breathing here. Again, you can play with pointing the toe, flexing the foot, pointing and flexing. Couple more breaths here. The slower we move through poses like this, the better recovery we have in workouts as you did with Morgan. Good, slowly bring that right leg back to your chest. Give it a big hug. And then bring that right leg to meet your left. Inhale that left leg to your chest now. Give it a big hug. And then bring it under the left rib cage, around to your left side to massage that descending colon. You can play with some ankle movements here, flexing, pointing, rotations of the ankle. Every inhale, you're bringing that thigh and that left knee up, up. Every exhale, bring that thigh and that knee closer to your body. Moving into that left side lying down runner's lunge. Bring that left leg up a little bit. Grab the inside of the left foot. Airplane that right arm out, palm down. Really open up that left hip. Don't forget to breathe. Think about how your body feels in this pose. Thinking about how the body feels from the toes all the way to the body, all the way to the crown of the head. Is it tough? Is it easy? Is it a good feeling stretch? Is it a hard feeling stretch? Just take note. Good. Bring that left leg to your chest. Give it a big hug. Bring that right leg to your chest. Give it a big hug also. Rock left and right. Massage that sacrum. Good. Place both feet on the ground in front of you. Tucking both shoulders under you. We're going to take 3 bridges here. I'd like you to pretend there's a string on that belly button, pulling it up, 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 up. And as you go up, you can tuck your shoulders more and more under you, squeezing the quads, squeezing the glutes. I almost say glutes. The glutes. As you exhale, lower. We're going to take 2 more of these slow pace, squeezing every muscle in your body to get you up there. Inhale it up. As you're inhaling, fill up 1 more sip. Hold at the top. Exhale, bring it down. Good. Inhaling, starting in the belly, lift up. Fill up like a balloon, move through the chest, up to the neck. 1 more sip. Hold at the top. Exhale, bring it down. Good. Bring both legs in, give them a hug. Meet me in a happy baby. Opening up both legs, grabbing the inside of both of your feet. Rocking left and right as we're happy babies. Good. Now bring your legs back to center while you're giving them a hug. Cross your right ankle over your left. Grab the tops of those feet. Just pull those feet down. Show those ankles some love. You can still rock left and right as you do this if you like. Playing with pointing the toes, flexing. Good. Now switch, put that left ankle over your right. Grab the tops of the shoelaces, pull the toes down. Flex the feet up. The toes down. Good. Untwisting the ankles now. Placing both feet on the ground. Place that right ankle just above the left knee at the bottom of the left thigh. You're going to reach the right hand through that window in your legs. Bring the left leg to your chest. This is probably the most awkward pose to describe getting into. So guess you're doing a great job. Good. So both of your hands, they either reside interlaced behind the left back thigh or on the left shin. Really feeling the stretch in the right glute, right hip. Maybe you rock left and right, maybe you rock a little forward and backwards. If you can though, really try to pull that left leg into the chest to really deepen the right side stretch. Slowly releasing that left foot back onto the ground. Place the right foot on the ground now. Or switch sides. Connect that left ankle with the right knee. Grabbing your right thigh or your right shin. Left hand goes to that little window of your legs. Ooh. Couple more breaths here. Good. Now bring that right foot back onto the ground. Bring that left foot back onto the ground. Legs straight out, arms straight overhead. Take a full body stretch. Good. Inhale, rise up to a seated position, legs out straight in front of you. Bring that right leg over your left. And if available to you, bring that left leg in, left heel to connect to the right bum, if available to you. If not, you can leave it straight out. That's perfectly fine too. Inhale that left arm up, right hand is your kickstand, left elbow to right knee, gaze over that right shoulder, twisting out everything we just did, all the movement of today. Maybe you want to find a bind with the right hand behind the lower back, that's fine too. Inhaling, lifting up tall from the tail all the way to the crown. Exhale, twist over that right shoulder more. Inhale, lift. Really pulling those shoulders back. Exhale, twist over that right shoulder. One more, inhaling, lifting. Exhale, twist. Good, slowly unwind. Bring those legs back out in front of you. Left leg over your right. Bringing that right heel to your left bum cheek if available to you, or you can leave the right leg straight out. Inhale that right arm in the air, right elbow to connect to left. I forgot what this is called. Left hand as a kickstand or bind behind your lower back. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, lift, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, grow tall, tall, tall. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist over that left shoulder, good. Good, slowly unwind. Both legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower as far as you can to the flat back. Good, inhale, lift, tail to crown. Exhale, round the back, soften. Using your inhales to grow from that tail to the crown. Exhale, and out. Good. One more good breath there. Good. Inhale, rise up slowly, biceps to ears. Lie back down, full body stretch. Hug those legs to your chest. We're gonna do a little inversion here. So inversions don't have to just be handstands, headstands, forearm stands. So what we're gonna do here, start with your legs straight up in the air. This is called a waterfall. Now, you can work with just slowly lifting off the ground, or you can place those hands to your sacrum pockets. So you're up on those elbows. Yeah. And it doesn't have to look perfect either. It can look like this. Maria, stop. Go. Sorry. Just play with how it feels to rock back and forth a little bit. And then eventually, you can even put your hands on your booty and just kind of sit with how it feels. So what we're doing here, and if you want, you can even just sit here in this waterfall with your legs up in the air. This is also an inversion. So what we're doing here in this inversion is we are giving our heart a break from pumping. So we're recirculating our blood flow right now. And you'll find that eventually your feet might feel a little bit tingly in a good way, not my foot fell asleep kind of way. And you'll feel a little bit light. And if you have a block at home, you put that block under your sacrum, and it feels a little bit different. But you'll find this little magical floaty spot where you feel like nothing's holding you up, and it feels really, really cool. So just a fun little thing you can do at home on your own. It's also the equivalent to a 20-minute nap. If you do this for 5 full minutes at a wall. Good. All right. Let's bring those feet together, grab the ankles, recline butterfly. So you can bring those feet to the ground if you like, feet together. And just let your legs flap open like a butterfly's wings. We're just gonna take a moment here. So we have just a few more minutes, and typically I lead a Shavasana. So I can lead you through a Shavasana right now if you like, and that will just mean that you lay there in a comfortable position and I talk you through a little toes all the way to the crown relaxation. Or would you like to do that? Okay, cool. I'm basing it off your nods. Can't really hear what's okay. So if you would like to go ahead and get in a comfortable position, lying down on your back, and then for the next 3 minutes, just listen to my voice, okay? So I encourage you to do this on your own, 1 time a day at least. Find a comfortable spot where you're not too cold, you're not too warm, your clothes aren't too tight fitting, you're just comfortable in your skin and with your dogs. And I also, when I do this on my own, I light candles, I have a nice song going, the room is dark, I have no distractions. Just take a close to your eyes, and we're going to become really heavy here, really, really soft. Focus on your breath right now. Focus on how it feels right now. Is it hard? Is it difficult? Just your natural breath. Focus on the rise and the fall of the chest and the belly. Maybe you inhale the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can follow a sequence like that. I just open my eyes and your dogs are there. Shavasana might be kind of hard with adorable animals. Oh, they're so cute. Are they going to be distracting for you? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Close to your eyes. I want you to picture this, whatever color energy, just swirling around your toes. We're just going to do a full body scan right quick. So all of the energy circling in your toes, moving up to the feet, moving up to the heels and the ankle, allowing all the cells in your body to disperse, relax, and rejuvenate. Allowing that energy to flow through your ankles, through your shins and your calves, all the way into the knees, into the thighs, the fronts and the backs and the sides. Your entire legs fully engulfed in this warm energy as your cells relax, disperse, and rejuvenate. Allowing this energy to move through your fingertips, through your palms, through your wrists and your forearms, through your elbows and your biceps. Allowing the energy to move through your stomach, through the rib cage, through the bosom and the chest, through the shoulders, your entire lower half from your shoulders down, fully present, allowing the cells to disperse, relax, and rejuvenate. Allowing this energy to flow through your neck, through your chin, through your lips. Maybe stopping for a moment, thinking of something that you delighted in today. And letting that thought land on the corners of your mouth as they turn up just a bit. Softening the tongue in your mouth, softening your lips as this energy flows through your face and your cheekbones, through your eyebrows. Allowing that spot between your eyebrows to soften as your brows relax. Allowing that energy to move through the center of your forehead into the crown of your head. From your toes all the way to the crown of the head, your cells dispersing, relaxing, rejuvenating. As now is the time to rest. Now is the time to let go of everything that happened today. Allowing your exhales to melt you deeper into your space, deeper into the ground. You can lay here as long as you like. Or you can bring awareness back into your limbs, your fingertips, and your toes. Maybe taking a full body stretch. Meeting me in a comfortable position, seated, or however you want. Inhale those hands overhead. Hands to heart center. Bringing those thumbs to your chest for clear and loving intentions. Bringing those thumbs to your mouth for clear and loving communication. And bringing those hands to the middle of the forehead for clear and loving thoughts. I thank you for your practice, Tammy. Namaste.